So you want a major career upgrade or a major career move, yet you are not so sure if you are really on track. Here are 10 questions to help you do that. Let's go. Hello, good evening. Dr. Nabila Diab here. I am certified consultant and the CEO of Transformative Consulting, where we help high profile, amazing people grow, develop, and thrive and live life on their own terms. I asked you a question, and this is a question that a lot of my students come to me with, and they say, you know what? I want this career upgrade. I'm ready for a promotion. I'm trying here, I'm trying there, I'm trying but I don't know like why it's not happening yet. I don't know actually if I am on the right track to get it done or not. And they say probably I need a bit more luck and I need more opportunities and so on. There seems to be an element of luck in the equation. Now, tonight, I'm going to share with you. In fact, we have a list of 10 questions that will help you see if you are really, really on track with this career upgrade that you want. Tonight, I'm going to discuss at least five, and there is a checklist to have the complete list, so as you can have everything. So stay with me to the end, and let's see. First of all, say hello, say good evening, say good morning, say hi. And let's see who is in here with me tonight. It's 8 p.m. KSA, so let's really see who is tuning in tonight with me. Right. So let's see. Good evening. Hey, VM is here. Yeah. Let's see. Where are my Facebook people? Let's see. Amazing. Yeah, May, Risa, hello. Good evening, May. Good evening, May. So we are talking about the 10 career accelerator questions. If you want a career acceleration in your career journey, then you need to be on track. Am I doing the right thing to be on track with this accelerated career path? Many, especially women, they come and they say, I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm a mom and I have kids and I'm doing a lot of things, and I don't have time to try and fail and repeat and start from square one. Is there like a checklist or something that's going to help me stay on track? And actually, this is what I'm discussing tonight. Amazing. So let's see. Can you say hello, everyone? And hello, Abdel Bara. Hello from Paris. Hello. Thank you so much. I see your thumbs up and everything for my post. Abdel Bara, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you very much for your support. Awesome. So, so what I'm going to discuss with you is that it's like actually 10 questions that are going to help you see if you are really on track to be on an accelerated career path. Okay, so so I have a checklist which, I will put later on. But there are, hello, good evening, Husam Eid. Hello there. Amazing. So what I'm discussing tonight is we have a PDF with the 10 career acceleration questions. We have 10 career acceleration questions that you need to be asking yourself if you are seriously considering like a major upgrade in your career. It doesn't happen by luck. It doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't happen by just working hard. Sorry to say this, for a lot of people think, yeah, I'm going to work hard and things are going to happen, and I'm in addition to work hard, there are certain things mindset wise that you need to be asking yourself. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's start with the first question. The first question: if you are considering this career path, like if I met you, let's say 2 years down the road, and you are in that career, do you have a crystal clear goal or a crystal clear picture of what that career or that position is going to be like? What is it going to be like? You may say, I don't know, I'm looking at options and so on, but it starts with asking. It starts with putting that energy in there. What kind of energy are you putting in there? Is it, go in there all in, go in there 100%. What is it that you have in mind and that you want to put as energy? So I want, and dare to ask. I want a management position. I want the CEO position. Right now, I'm a director's position, and I want the VP of sales position, or I want the CEO position. Dare to ask. Dare to ask. You're going to see, I'm going to wrap up this live tonight by saying it's not enough to wish and hope. Wishing and hoping are not going to take us anywhere. So first thing, the first question we have in here, and you may want to write it in the chat: do I have a crystal clear picture of the position I want, the career that you want? What does it look like? What does it look like? Even if you don't have like the exact title or something, are you able to describe it? Are you able to dare and describe it, and describe what you are going to be rewarded? What kind of service are you going to give? Meaning, I want to be helping a lot of students, or I want to be helping a lot of teachers. If you want to train teachers, or I want to be helping a lot of personal development people, or I want, think about the kind of service you want to be giving, and think about also, what do you want to get in return? Because the salary or the financial remuneration, it's always in proportion for services rendered. So what is the service you are providing in that dream career, and what are you receiving in return? What do you want to be receiving in return? I see a lot of people not doing this. They say, I'll see what opportunities come to me, and I will choose, the best one that comes. And it puts you in a state of passivity. It puts you in a state of, I'm waiting in here, and I'm just going to pick up something that's floating around. There is no intentionality. I want you to get intentional. I want you to get intentional about what you want. So this is the first thing: is I want to be a confident leader generation specialist. Yes. Here's the deal. The moment you claim it, the moment you ask for it, consider that you have already have it, that you have it. The moment you claim it, the moment you say it, the moment you declare it to the universe, it's yours. The rest is just going to be a rearrangement to get you what you want. This is really, 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 really good. So, yeah, so claim. So, the first question we are asking is your goal for your next career upgrade, is your goal crystal clear in your mind? Does it excite you? Does it move you when you wake up in the morning? Do you really feel excited about what you are going to do? Amazing. Awesome. So, what else? Second question. Let's move to the second question. For the sake of time, since I cannot really go over the 10 questions, it's an exhaustive 10 questions. I'm going to select. So this is the question number one in the list of 10 career acceleration questions. You need to have this checklist to see how you are measuring up. And I have a specific, if you like, way of how do you evaluate your efforts at this point in time. So as you have an idea, oh, here I'm getting full grade. You see, there is a teacher in me. So here I'm getting a full grade, but here I'm missing some effort. So I'm going to add it. Good evening. Good evening. So the salams from Florida are here. Ziba, good evening. We missed you a couple of times, but there you are. You are here. We are talking about what career acceleration questions can we ask ourselves in order to check if we are on track. You see what I mean? So I discussed the first question, which is, and can you please, amazing ladies and gentlemen, put this first question. Question number one: is your goal for your next career position, is it crystal clear in your mind? Good evening. Lina is here, and our first question is your goal for your next career upgrade crystal clear in your mind? This is the first question that I just discussed. So, in the absence of a clear goal, you see, it's like Carlyle, mentions this, and he says a person without a goal, a person who doesn't have a clear goal for what's the next level up, the next career is going to look like. It's like a ship without a rudder. It's like a ship somewhere in the ocean without a rudder, without a GPS in new in new terms. The chances of that ship reaching or hitting a port is 1 in 1,000. There are thousands of coasts, and some of them are rocky, and some of them are sandy, and some of them are pebbly, and you never. What if you hit rocks right there? What if that ship, no goal, no direction? Absolutely. Hell yeah. So the direction is very, very, very important, right? So the goal. Question number two. Question number two. This is the second question. The second question in my list of 10. Are you dedicating in your daytime, like during your typical day, are you dedicating pockets of time to learning something about your goal? Let me repeat this. Are you dedicating pockets of your daytime? Are you dedicating pockets of your daytime to learn something towards the career that you want or the position that you want? What does this mean? Now, a lot of time, what I see or what I notice is that people want something, but then it could take them weeks or even months or even years to start, incorporating, learning what needs to be learned in order to get that position. So, on a daily basis, if I ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 5, let's say on a scale of 1 to 5, are you dedicating on a daily basis pockets of time, meaning half an hour here, 1 hour here, 45 minutes there? Are you dedicating pockets of your daytime right now towards learning something, that is going to help you in the next position? How much learning are you dedicating now towards getting that upgrade in position? If it's, for example, let's take an example, somebody who is in teaching and she wants an upgrade into a management position, or she's in a teaching position and she wants an upgrade into a training position. I met this afternoon an amazing lady and she is in HR and she says, I feel like I'm ready to start training, the training and development department, because I feel like I can give a lot in terms of training. So in this particular case, what she needs to learn, what she needs to start incorporating right now in her daily life is learn more about what does for example, the head of department of training and innovation, or training and talent development, or whatever she wants. How much time is she going to incorporate in her daily life right now, about how to become a training and development director or head of department or something? You see the idea? Okay, give me a thumbs up, give me a yes, so as I know I'm on a track. Hello, everyone. So, yes, are you with me? With me, right? They want something, but not passionately attached to it. Okay. Are you dedicating your time to learn about your goal, to learn about the position that you want? Are you dedicating right now the time towards your goal? Right. Most of the time is we see a disconnect. Some people want something, but in the day-to-day things, they are so into the day-to-day things of the position they are currently in. Yes, you give your best to the position you are currently in, but for sure you have time where you can dedicate pockets of your time towards percolating ideas, collecting information, developing the necessary business acumen. If you are, moving towards business, or if you are moving towards training, or if you are moving towards whatever industry you are moving into, you need to start developing pockets of learning. These are times where you say, this time is dedicated to my future career. I want to learn more about this. Amazing. Nada is here. Bukhansin is here. I love it. That speaks to your dedication to your career, Nada. Thumbs up from Hussein Ad-Din. Amazing. VM is here. Stay with me. Right. Okay. 3. This is actually question number 5 in my 10 career acceleration checklist. I have a 10 career acceleration questions, 10 questions that you can measure up against to know if you are really on track. Listen, guys, things do not happen by accident. Everything is by divine order. Everything is by design. Everything comes with preparation. So, here is question number 3, but in my checklist, this is question number 5. Do you know your numbers? Do you know your numbers? What does this mean, doctor? What does it mean, my numbers? Do you know your numbers? I want you to type it. I want you to say it or type it up in the chat, because it's very important, because we want this information to sink in. Let these questions sink in your mind and take root in your mind, so as they start percolating and giving you, some feedback, some idea. Things do not happen by accident. Everything is by divine order, exactly. So your job is to sow the seeds. So Do you know your numbers? What does it mean, do I know my numbers? Do you know your worth? Do you know how much you are worth for the company? Do you know how much income you are making for the organization you are working with? Do you know, have you quantified? Do you know what other people having your special talents, your special skills, your special added value? I guarantee you, just for enthusiasm, companies will pay more. Because when you come on the interview and you speak with passion, although passion, it has become a buzzword, and I don't advise you to use it a lot because everybody is using passion and I'm passionate about and I'm passionate. So it's becoming a buzzword, and it's in terms of rating when you put it on your CVs, in your interviews, and in your interviews, it's going to rate less. But enthusiasm, enthusiasm is contagious. In psychology, we know it's called the emotional contagion. The emotional contagion, meaning when somebody is enthusiastic, why do employers pay a ton for pay more for enthusiastic people? Because they know if they have an enthusiastic teacher, they know if they have an enthusiastic director, or if they know an enthusiastic head of department, his enthusiasm for the job is going to get to the other people. It's going to get to the other members in the department. It's going to affect the others. It's going to impact the others positively. Have you quantified how much that is worth? Because it draws a line between, you take two teachers or you take two heads of departments, and one is going by the charts, tick 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 tick, like doing the job, and one who is not only checking all the marks but is also enthusiastic, a great attitude. What's the value of a great attitude? You may be someone, and if you are here, I guarantee you are somebody with great attitude, because the title attracted you, and you said, I want to check myself against the list by Dr. Nabila. So stay with me here. How much are you worth? How much are you worth in your industry? Where do you stand? In your industry, where do you stand? Let me see. So the seeds stir your mind and set it to work. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I love it. Yes. Okay. Are you with me? Great attitude is everything. I love it. So your enthusiasm, your great attitude. You see, sometimes, yes, the hardcore skills, the degrees. For example, if you are in project management, you need to know your stuff. You need to know your benchmarking. You need to know the policies and procedures and processes and how something is done. But you also need those amazing soft skills that are going to add, they may not be tangible in degrees and certifications and everything, but especially during the interview, this can say a ton about you as a person, you as a teacher, you as a head of department, your enthusiasm, your attitude, your collaboration skills, your added value to your team and to the community in the department, and so on. You see, there was the report by the World Economic Forum 2023. It was released recently, and it talks about this. It talks how in the next 3 years there's by the way 69 million jobs that will disappear before 2027, and there is 89 million jobs that will come to surface in the next 3 years. The things are going to accelerate really, really, really fast. And there are 10 soft skills that are at the top of the charts that are needed by companies. So you need to be up to date with these things. So this is my question. Do you know your worth? Somebody says to me, my worth is very, very, very precious. That's absolutely amazing. And because this is about the self-esteem and self-confidence level. And I think it's one of the questions I have here, which is question probably 6 in my list of 10. But for the time being, do you know your numbers? Do you know your numbers also means, do you know, for example, how much does the educational system, how much does the higher education system, how much income does it bring in, let's say, KSA, or how much income does it bring in UAE? Or what is the importance, or what is the percent of, value the education, for example, is going to bring before 2030? These numbers, they are important. They are important because they situate you in the industry. Where is your place in the industry? Are you in the 5% bracket? Are you in the 5% bracket in your industry? Tell me, Mr. Habib, Zakzak, Hussein Eddin, Ziba, Nada, do you know your numbers? Do you know your numbers? Lena, who else? Do you know your numbers? Do you know the numbers of of the industry you are in? Very, very important that you situate yourself, in the industry. And I know a lot of. I'm number one. I love this. Great. Great attitude. Mr. Islam Ali, good evening. Good evening. So, do you know the numbers in your industry? Do you know the numbers of, what you bring to the table? Very important that you do it with objectivity and detachment. Okay. So that was question number 3. Do you know your numbers? Right. Third question, and this is actually question 7 in my list. Question 7 in my list, and the third question for tonight's, live, which is: have you developed a specific plan for networking towards that career? Let me repeat this. Have you developed a networking plan towards that career? I'm sure you know that networking has become extremely, extremely, extremely important. 80% of jobs today are taken based on who you know and your connections and your professional connections and your network. 80%. 80%. I bet the first human to get hurt by fire believed it was something evil. But if we just refuse to use it based on our fears, we probably wouldn't have even have left the caves. Wow, okay. I love this. Have you developed a specific plan towards, have you developed a specific networking, Ziba? Please help me put this. Have you developed a specific networking plan? Meaning, do you have a plan of networking on a monthly basis or on a yearly basis, on a weekly basis? You say, I'm going to attend this event and I'm going to connect, or I'm going to go on LinkedIn and I'm connecting with 10 people every week, or towards that career. So let's say you have a career in you want a career in project management, or you want a career in, let's say, dyslexia, or you want a career in special needs education, or you want whatever the career you want, the next career, the next upgrade in. are you developing a networking? Are you building your network in that particular category? You see what I mean? These things do not happen by chance. So if you want something in project management, or if you want something in a particular business or industry, or in a government job, or this, how much networking are you doing towards that? A rope from God and one from people. I love it. That is so true, so true, so true, so true. So that was our fourth question. Have you developed a specific plan to build your networking? These things, they do not come by chance or by accident, although when you set your intentions to do them, they can. But have you developed a systematic plan of networking for the career jump you want to make, let's say in 1 year or 2 years? Are you building your network towards the career that you want? Amazing. So that was question 7 in my 10 career acceleration questions checklist. So I have this checklist which I prepared for you. Last question. This is the 5th question for today, and it's actually the 10th question in my list, which is, are you taking daily action towards all the above? So I asked 9 questions above in the checklist. And the 10th question, are you, Habib Zakzak, networking should be an integral part of professional development. Absolutely, professional development plan. Perfect. Absolutely. Nothing is by chance or by accident, Zibasis. Amazing, amazing. I love it. This is actually question 4. Ziba, since you missed the first question. So, okay, so this is actually question 4. So number 1 is, I'll recapitulate on the 5 questions I did for tonight's live, and I will towards, question 5, are you taking action towards all of the above? This is so important, because without taking action towards anything you want, remains wishful thinking. There is a huge difference. There is a big difference between wishing and hoping for a thing and being ready to receive it. This is Mr. Napoleon Hill who says this. There is a big difference. There is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. When we are ready to receive it, we believe we are going to get it, and we take action towards making it happen. So are you taking action towards doing it? Because here's the deal. If you want it, and it's a burning desire, and you want it, and so on, but you don't take any action, it means you are crippled by fear, and your paradigms, your belief system is not supporting you. Your belief system is fighting you. Your belief system is keeping you in survival mode. What you want to do, you want to be in the creative mode. You want to be in your creative mode, and you want to start, taking action towards and making steps towards what you want. They could be faltering, scary steps. You do these things while the paradigm is telling you, who do you think you are? You will never be the CEO of this. How do you think you are to open a business? Who do you think you are to become the director of this? But keep going. Put a foot at the door. Have a chip at that fear, and watch what happens. These are my 5 questions. Be in the creative mode. I love it. Islam Ali, it's the action, not the fruit of the action, that's important. You have to do the right thing. It may not be in your power, But that doesn't mean you stop doing the always action. So a great attitude, if you have a great attitude is the composite of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Without action, everything remains just wishful thinking. It's amazing thoughts you can have before you go to sleep, but when the sun shows up in the first thing in the morning, it just disappears. You don't want. So, towards your career, you are taking action. They may be baby steps, but you are taking action towards your goal. So, I have this, I curated this, 10 career acceleration questions. And you will find in this, in this checklist, I ask you to rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 5 and be objective and unattached. Do some kind of detachment from the questions, and try to be objective with yourself and answer these questions. Where do I score 5? Where do I score 4? So a Likert scale from 1 to 5. You can see there is a teacher in me. So rate yourself and then go over the all 10 questions. I mentioned here just 5, but you have the 10 in my checklist, and then go over it, and with objectivity and unattachment or detachment, try to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5. And then what I suggest is that you work on one if you like, a question at a time. You try to incorporate one of these questions in your daily life. Do not try to incorporate or go over all of them and hear them all, because uh, your paradigms, your belief system is going to fight you if you do a lot of. So try one at a time, and then keep consistent with it. I so much loved sharing this information with you. If you are interested in having the PDF, hashtag 10. How about that? Hashtag 10, and we will make a point of sending you the PDF with a checklist. So um who who scored 5 in everything on a scale of 1 to 5? Oh my God, that's Ziba. I love it. Listen, guys, if you are interested in the checklist of 10 questions for career acceleration, with then hashtag 10, hashtag 10, and we can send you the PDF with the 10 career acceleration questions, where you can rate yourself, and you can set up a plan for yourself towards that career path. What do you think? Amazing. So hashtag 10 to get that PDF. We will send it via direct message. So if you are interested, hashtag 10, and we will send you the PDF with all 10 questions, and see how you measure up against these 10 questions. Thank you, everyone. Do you have any questions? Is there anything else that's not clear? So amazing. So Nada 10, Wian 10, Islam Ali 10. Okay, amazing. Thank you, everyone. Stay tuned with more topics. I would love to welcome your questions. I'd love to welcome your feedback. I'd love to welcome anything, that give me ideas on how I can curate content that helps you. Meanwhile, stay blessed. Have an amazing Saturday night evening, and I will see you when I see you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye bye. Thank you.